Hello Lancer fans, welcome to Lancer Central. We're here to keep you up to date about everything going on with Longwood athletics. Field hockey and women's soccer have both advanced to their respective conference tournaments, and I caught up with our athlete of the month, men's golf junior Jordan Boulton. The autumn winds are bringing Longwood wins, so let's get right to it. Longwood field hockey has been the hottest team on campus this fall, reaching 11 wins quicker than even the red-hot women's soccer team, and more on them in just a bit. The leading goal scorer is Leonie Verstrada, and the keeper, Katie Wyman, has been brilliant as well. But both of those two are juniors. They'll be back for another season. But for field hockey senior Edel Nyland, this is her final campaign. After field hockey fell 3-2 in overtime at Kent State on Saturday the 21st, there's just one regular season match for the senior Nyland, who led the Mid-American Conference with 18 goals as a junior. Now, she has her Lancers back in the MAC tournament, and she has been incredible throughout her career. It wasn't always like this, though, for the Irish forward. She had some growing up to do to get to this point in her career.
Like for me, it's always been just sport in general. Like I didn't play field hockey until I was 13, maybe, so relatively new. I used to play Irish sports at home. My freshman year, there was an assistant coach from Cork from back home, so I had him as a coach at home. And he reached out to me the year before I went into senior year of high school and said that the athletic setup is really cool over here and would I consider coming. And up until that point, I'd never even been to America and hadn't considered it at all. But I looked into it and Skyped with the coaches, and I thought it would be a missed opportunity if I didn't try it, so here I am.
So I got to know Edel through a friend of mine, a former assistant coach, and kind of talked to her about coming out of here and what the opportunities were and how hockey in the US is improving and what we could offer her that's different from the experience she would get back home.
First year was hard just because the culture, you could never prepare for the culture difference. It's just every aspect of life that I had known was thrown completely on its head. I mean, fundamentally, obviously, it's the same sport, but there's just so many different aspects, like the heat. Obviously, Ireland, it rains all the time. Just even little things like driving on the other side of the road. So it took a lot of adjusting to, but once I figured out that the way I was living over here and the way Americans live isn't wrong, it's just different. Me being here and still being here senior year, it's a testament to how much I care about Longwood field hockey, because it would have been easier to go home freshman year. And there's obviously, I think every international student will say, like, there's so many times you cry on the phone to home and you think about going home. But just after freshman year, I knew I wasn't finished and I had more to do. So yeah, and obviously I'm delighted to still be here now.
Nyland has 10 goals this season, fourth in the Big South and second behind teammate Leonie Verstrada for the Lancer lead. Nyland is helping lead the squad, which is already qualified for the MAC tournament. Tournament begins November 3rd in Kent, Ohio. Like Longwood field hockey, the women's soccer team has been incredible in 2017, finishing the regular season with an 11-4-3 record, capping off the campaign with a draw at Gardner-Webb, and the Lancers have avoided a loss in 8 consecutive matches. On Wednesday, the 18th of October, Longwood moved into a tie with Liberty in High Point atop the league standings after the Lancers trounced the Flames 3-0. Longwood is set to host the Big South quarterfinal for the first time since 2012, their first year in the Big South. The Lancers entered the tournament as the 3 seed and have been led by an incredible defense, a stone wall led by the backline play of Sydney Wallace and senior keeper Maria Kirby. Kirby's goalkeeping coach Rich Stoneman and her captain/roommate/best friend Janese joined Kirby to talk about what makes the 2017 Lancers so special. Tristan Penna caught up with the 3 of them.
Allowing just 11 goals in 18 games, the defense of the women's soccer team has been nothing short of stingy. Guarded by Janese and marshaled by Maria Kirby, the pair spoke, along with coach Rich Stoneman, about their chemistry and contributions to one of the most successful seasons in school history.
We spend like every minute together, and so I think on the field it's easy because I know what to expect out of her and she knows what to expect out of me. And any time that I have to stick up for her, like if someone tackles her like in a game in last tournament playoffs, I'm there protecting her and sticking up for her, and I think it's just a cohesion that we have.
Yeah, we're pretty good at reading each other, know each other's feelings, and if one of us is angry, Their friendship is unbelievable. I think the relationship they have off the field feeds into the relationship they have on the field, and it just creates a great, wonderful environment.
The two seniors said the defensive success was a team effort.
And we're scoring a lot this year, which is good. So that's helpful. It's easier on the defense when we're already up a goal or up 2 goals. We don't feel as much pressure.
I'd say our commitment to keeping clean sheets and like really protecting Kirby on the back line. Everyone really defends for each other and plays for each other, and I think that's really a game changer for us this year.
With the duo rounding out their collegiate careers, Stoneman reminisced on seeing Kirby as a recruit out of New Jersey.
There was this girl out of New Jersey, very athletic, pretty raw when it came to the technicalities of being a goalkeeper, but her athleticism just prevailed and just helped manifest the great goalkeeper she is today. And yeah, we made the right choice, without a doubt.
Entering as the number 3 seed, the Lancers will host a Big South tournament game for the very first time, though Stoneman says the goal is to bring home a Big South title. For Lancer Central, I'm Tristan Penna.
Janese Quick and Maria Kirby were 2 of the 12 postseason selections to the all-conference teams for Longwood. Quick, Emily Kupsov, and Sydney Wallace each made the first team, while Wallace was also named the Defensive Player of the Year, Teresa Fruchterman was named Scholar Athlete of the Year, and Carrie Reaver was named Freshman of the Year. Of course, the big one, head coach Todd Dyer picked up his first ever Big South Coach of the Year award. Men's golf has put together a string of successful tournaments this fall, most recently placing 8 out of 16 teams in the Elon Invitational. As of this recording, the Lancers are in the middle of the OBX Collegiate hosted by Old Dominion, the team's 5th tournament of the fall. In the previous 4, men's golf junior Jordan Boulton finished inside the top 25 in all of them. He's finished in the top 10 thrice, that means 3 times. And he also won the Eastern Kentucky Raising Cane's Intercollegiate with a 65 in the final round. We know he can swing it. He's our athlete of the month, and I caught up with him before the team headed out to Norfolk. Let's get to know Jordan a little bit better. All right, well, this is the test that you're going to have, the easiest test ever. Ask a bunch of questions all about yourself.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, now you told me earlier that you were a good kid growing up, not a habitual line stepper or anything.
No.
But is there any one time you can think of when you got into trouble and it sticks out in your memory?
It was slamming a club down, and my parents, they really don't like that, so.
What was the punishment?
There was no real punishment. They just said, like, if you do it again, we're not taking you to the golf course.
So you just got a no.
Just got, yeah, just to tell it off.
All right, so what is your favorite color?
Favorite color is green.
Green. Color, spelled with a U?
We'll spell the U, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, over here in America, it's just a O.
It's just the O,
no,
yeah.
your dream car to own.
Dream car. It would be a Lamborghini, but I'd be scared to drive it. So
what would be the point of having it if you're not going to drive it?
just for looks, just for looks, yeah.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero? I only like the Thor movies, so I'll go with Thor.
All right. If you had to have anyone play you in a movie about your life, who would it be? Any actor? Any famous person?
Actor. I kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio to play me. I think he'd be pretty cool.
Now, there is when you're not on the course, what's your favorite thing to do?
Just watch a movie, just chill, and just take my mind off of everything, really.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Remember the Titans.
Really good one.
Yeah, very good movie. True story and just really good movie. I like American football a lot, so.
Who's your favorite football team?
Green Bay Packers.
All right. Do you have a favorite soccer team?
Arsenal. Yeah.
All right. So last and most importantly,
Okay.
does pineapple belong on a pizza? Yes or no?
Not for me, no.
No.
Not a fan.
Good answer. All right, Jordan, you're off the
Awesome.
hot seat.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Awesome.
Thanks again to Jordan Boulton for joining us in studio. I tried to bait him into a golf question before the interview, asking what's the best shot he's ever hit. His response, I have to narrow it down to just one. Well, that's about it for us on this edition. We're close to the postseason for soccer and field hockey. And don't forget, the basketball's on the horizon. To stay up to date, keep it locked to LongwoodLancers.com. Watch for Longwood Athletics on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And listen to our Minute Update, the Longwood Athletics Sports Flash, weekdays at 5:20 on WVHL Farmville, 92.9 Kickin' Country. That's our show. Thank you for joining us on another edition of Lancer Central. For Autumn, Tristan, Christian, and our entire Lancer Central crew, I'm Darius Thigpen, thanking you for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.